All right, we just got a brand new look at Borderlands 4, and yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. From new vault hunters and action skills to massive bosses, traversal mechanics, and completely revamped loot systems. This isn't just Borderlands with a fresh coat of paint. This is the next evolution. And if you didn't know, Borderlands has been moved up. The launch date is now September 12th. All right, so let's first meet the Vault Hunters. First, we have Vex, and she is a siren this time around, but her powers look pretty different from what we've seen in the past. She summons a companion, a spectral tiger named Trouble, and together they'll be able to fight as a duo. You can teleport Trouble, buff him, mid-combat, and even pet him, which, let's be honest, I guess that makes this game of the year. Then we have Rafa, a Torg enhanced soldier who swaps between spinning arc blades and a dual machine guns mounted to his back. His action skills look intense, including one that drops you into third-person melee combos. Then we have Harlow, which is a Gravitar, which is the new class built around manipulating gravity and space. She's also a Malawan scientist. Her abilities are similar to Phase Lock, suspending enemies in the air while dishing out high-tech punishment. And finally, Amon, a Forge Knight, raised in a vault-worshipping cult, until the vault opened and wiped them all out. Now he's out for revenge, bringing brute force, massive weapons, and some serious emotional weight. Next up, the gunplay they showcased in this is absolutely crazy looking. It's looking smoother, flashier, and much more chaotic. We're getting thick mob density, swarms of enemies to mow down instead of just a couple at a time. It looks like the return to the classic Borderlands rhythm, but amped up. Bosses are bigger now and more unique. One even looks like a gun-covered war elephant. That's the kind of ridiculousness I'm here for, by the way. Weapons are also getting a visual upgrade. Flashier designs, and yes, guns with legs are back, because why would Borderlands pass on having mobile murder machines, am I right? Barrels can now be meleeed and launched before being detonated, and cryo barrels are confirmed to be returning. Weapons are still the core of the experience, but now we're getting a dedicated slot for heavy weapons like rocket launchers. These big guns pack serious punch but slow you down, so you'll need to pick the right moment to use them. There are now 8 weapon manufacturers, returning brands like Jacobs, Malawan, Vladoff, and Torg, but there's 3 new ones. The Order, which will focus on charged energy blasts, the Ripper, which is a full auto madness, and the Daedalus, which uses multiple ammo types, essentially a multi-tool gun system. The modular weapon system is back too, meaning you'll be able to mix and match weapon parts across brands. Higher rarity guns equal more parts and more potential builds. We also got enhancements and new gear buffs. Anointments are out. Replacing them is a new system called enhancements. Smaller, cleaner buffs based on the parts your weapons roll with. For example, a gun with order parts might slowly regenerate ammo, or a Hyperion enhanced weapon could gain a shield and status boost, or the Jacobs build might ricochet bullets and boost crits. It's a more thoughtful system that leans into synergy instead of pure number stacking. And I know in my last video we talked about the movement that they showcased in their last preview, and Traversal is definitely getting the big upgrade, y'all. We can now glide, grapple, and wall climb, giving you way more freedom in how you approach both combat and exploration. We also have fast travel hubs called silos. They're spread across the map and double as a side mission spot. They're essential, especially considering how massive these new zones are. There's also dynamic weather now. Snow, wind, storms. We haven't seen it in action yet, but it's confirmed to be in the mix. Now, the UI menus and quality of life changes that they've made has seen some pretty negative reviews. However, I have to say it looks pretty damn good. UI has been reworked with cleaner menus and slightly boxier layout that feels a bit like Destiny, but still Borderlands at heart. I haven't said it yet, but I did get a lot of Destiny vibes from this preview. XP and health are now at the lower left corner. Objectives moved to the left side of the screen. And no minimap, at least we haven't seen it yet. We do have a compass bar at the top for now though. Inventory shows your backpack and bank at the same time, which means you might be able to move items between them on the fly, which would be really cool if that's going to be possible. But yeah, overall, I think the UI looks great. I know everyone else has negative reviews about the UI, but personally, I love it. Next up is enemy modifiers and co-op changes. Enemies now have modifier tags like contagious, immovable, or regenerative. These likely change how they behave or what they're weak to. adding more variety and strategy to encounters. Many bosses also have extra nameplates like Chainmaster and often come with gimmicks like tethered drones. In co-op, difficulty scales per player, so one person can go hardcore while the other buddy is coasting on easy. Loot instancing is back, and if your friends on the other side of the map, just have to fast travel them instantly. Now let's talk about skill trees and traits. Each Vault Hunter has 3 action skills, just like in Borderlands 3, but now they have also a permanent passive called a trait. For Vex, that trait changes her melee and action skill damage type to match whatever elemental gun she's holding. So if she's using cryo, her punches and powers are icy as well. Her action skills will also include Incarnate, a damaging explosion that heals her and unlocks rapid fire energy attacks. Phase Familiar, which she'll be able to, this is the one we talked about earlier, she'll be able to summon Trouble, her tiger companion, who can teleport, explode, or turn into a more powerful form. Now, they did talk about boss farming and in-game systems. Finally, we do have some information, a huge quality of life improvement. No more save quitting just to farm bosses. I'm so happy they decided to do this. There's a new system called Moxie's Encore, which lets you respawn bosses directly from a terminal. We don't know the full details on this quite yet, but this is a game changer for farming. I mean, they showcase so much in this Borderlands preview, but let's go ahead and wrap it up. I mean, Borderlands is just looking so good right now, guys. Like, it's looking bold, chaotic, surprisingly refined. I enjoy the UI changes that they've made. The new systems, from weapon enhancements to traversal, look really great. It look like smart evolutions. If Gearbox can deliver, this might be the best Borderlands yet. I really hope it is, because for my sake, I want to just no life this game. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the preview, and also what Vault Hunter are you going to be playing. Also, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more Borderlands content. I'm going to be covering it when it does come out. But until next time, I will catch you in the next video.